Hey guys, in our last or previous video about the UFOs and UAPs, we mentioned that the all the documents that were released are secret classified, but after going through so many other documents as relating to that, I've discovered that few of the documents are also confidential classified, and I also did not mention that those documents or those declassified documents that were released contains also videos. So in today's, just like I said previously, today we are going to consider some of the documents. In today's edition of digging into the UFO's declassified files, we are going to consider the Apollo 17 UFO sightings. This refers to the unexplainable visual abnormalities and objects reported by astronauts during the 1972 mission. So, in 1972, Apollo 17 took place from December 7th to December 1972. It was the final mission of NASA's Apollo's program and remains the most recent time humans have traveled to and walked on the moon. The historic mission features several major milestones. The crew, we have astronaut Eugene Cernan, who was the commander. We have Ronald Evans, who was the command module pilot, and we have Harrison Smith, who was a lunar module pilot. We have a geologist, who was Smith, was the first and the only professional geologist to explore the moon. So what was that lunar exploration for? So the crew spent exactly 3 days exploring the Taurus, the literal value, citing records for the longest total moonwalks and collecting all the information. So, but before we go into the details of this particular file, I want you to watch this video.
Jimmy Control here again. Earlier in the flight, you'll recall at the start of the second revolution, we had a reference to several objects that the crew spotted. This was in the area of Antigua. Due to a mechanical breakdown, we did not have that portion of the tape available for you. This was a line breakdown between Building 30 and our news center in Building 6. Since then, we have dubbed a tape off the master tape here in the control center, and we are now prepared to play it for you. It contains references to sighting not only some particles, but as well as an unidentified object, plus the booster. Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
Gemini 7 here, Houston, out of your 8.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Roger. Gemini 7, is that the booster or is that an actual sighting?
What?
Say again, 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like the 3 up here, actual sighting.
You have any more information, estimated distance or size?
But we also have the booster in sight.
Understand you also have the booster in sight, Roger.
And we have very, very many, looks like hundreds of little particles going by to the left out about 3 to 4 miles.
Understand you have many small particles going by on the left. At what distance?
4 miles. Large, looks like perhaps a vehicle if it's disintegrated.
Roger, understand they're about 3 to 4 miles away.
They're past now, they're going to polar orbit.
Roger, and understand they were about 3 to 4 miles away.
Traffic appears line. No further.
Roger. Gemini 7, Houston, were these particles in addition to the booster and the bogey at 10 o'clock high? Roger.
7, this is, Houston, this is 7.
Go ahead.
I have the booster on my side as a brilliant body of the sun against a black background with billions of particles around it.
Roger, what direction is it from you?
It's about at my 2 o'clock position.
Does that mean it's ahead of you?
It's affirmative. Ahead of us at 2 o'clock, slowly tumbling.
Roger.
OS 91. Fox 91. Fox 191, say again.
Gemini Control here again. The reference in that conversation to the third unidentified object, of course, the third object was bogey. There were several references to the bogey. This is the unidentified object in addition to particles which appear to be headed in a polar orbit, you heard Frank Borman say, plus Jim Lovell discussing the booster. It was Borman who reported sighting the bogey. This is Gemini Control Houston at 4 hours, 24 minutes into the flight.
Haven't watched that video. The summary of this is that during exploration, the astronaut sighted a tumbling particles, mysterious light resembling fireworks, a bright flash near the Grimaldi crater, an archival photograph showing 3 glowing dots in triangular formation. So what are the key sightings? What are the key sightings of this exploration? The key sighting here is that the 4th of July, Command Module pilot Ronald Evans and Lunar Module pilot Harrison Smith reported seeing a very bright particle or fragment tumbling and drifting near the spacecraft. So vividly described the scene as looking like the 4th of July intense flashing light. So Commander Eugene Kemme reported a flash of light between his eyes that he compared to a train headlight. You know how train light is always shining, especially when the train is moving at night. So that is how the light was like. So that compared to a train headlight coming at him, following by a rotating phenomenon in space. So what was this lunar flash? So an astronaut Smith reported seeing a sudden bright flash on the lunar surface just north of the Grimaldi crater on the western edge of the moon's near side. So how about the triangular dots that they also saw? So an archival classified information that was released from that photograph, it was shown that there were 3 bright dots hovering in a triangular formation above the moon. So from the sighting, these astronauts were able to come to the inference that the way these objects were moving and hovering, the speed at which they were moving and also hovering, that there is nothing on this earth that have been created that move so fast like that. So all these are the mysteries that have remained unraveled, because up till date, the scientists and also other astronauts, both astronauts and scientists, have not been able to kind of come up to identify what this exactly is, and that is why they remain unidentified flying objects. So thank you for watching this video, and do well to click the follow button to follow us, and stay tuned as we dive further into the details of these files. Thank you so much, and God bless you.